Big expense.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 12th. Hard to believe that. And this is our regular monthly scheduled work session for the Seneca County Board of Commissioners. So, and we had actually nothing scheduled in terms of anybody coming in and talking to us other than during the regular meeting. So does anybody want to talk about it?
Oh, well, you got approximately let's talk about the schedule for groundbreaking a little bit here. Maybe we can give, assignments to commissioners.
Well, we can do that. I
Whatever you-
printed this, I just didn't walk back to my desk.
All right. That's a wonderful thing.
That is a draft of what we, for the Justice Center groundbreaking, which is to be on Friday, July 22nd at 10 o'clock.
Friday?
Friday, July 22nd.
Friday, okay.
At 10,
I
yeah.
think I might have told the Reverend Thursday, July 22nd.
You might want to follow back, if he'll be there early, I guess he'll notice that.
Yeah, probably will.
He'll have his big prayer rundown.
Well, anyway, this is the tentative agenda of things to unfold that the planning committee met last week and kind of, talk through this, and like I said, we can revise it as need be, but starting to get it in exact order for the printing purposes as well as the bottom list. It'll be on the back of it. Thank yous to various people that are helping with all kinds of stuff for it.
Right.
That day, so that's what we're looking at, but we have confirmed the United Veterans Council for doing the presentation of the colors and raising of the flag, and I will hear back after their troop meeting or some type of meeting tonight from a Boy Scout troop on their potential involvement with helping doing that united with the council as well as the water, and they will get the water ice down for us and all of that kind of stuff, but he had their meeting tonight, so Bob Gilmore is confirmed to fire the cannon.
Ba-ba-boom.
Yeah, so we gotta decide how we want to, if we want to fire that cannon at the beginning so that we get everybody's attention before they do the presentation. You're looking scared, Stacy. I mean, all of a sudden
We're
she's
gonna
looking-
firing a cannon at who?
at nobody.
Just a little housekeeping.
Yeah.
Agenda, we decided to move the benediction and the prayer right after presentation of the colors.
Yeah, we can put it wherever it ought to be. My concern is, like I said, we gotta get their attention. The flag's gonna be outside and we're gonna have the tent. And so anybody sitting in the tent will not see the flag when it's up, and then we'll do the pledge. So I don't know what's the proper protocol there. Do we do
I
the?
think the Pledge of Allegiance is fine, but I think then the benediction needs to be somewhere either right before or right after the cannon.
So,
Before.
so is the cannon fire actually before they put the flag up?
I don't know.
We could do that as a signal to everybody, and then they start. Let's do the
Yeah,
cannon
okay.
fire.
All right,
Do
that's
the
good.
cannon fire first, and then they raise the flag, then
Then the benediction.
the benediction, then the pledge.
No, I think we do the pledge first, because after they raise the flag, it would
Then you
only
should
be appropriate then to do
Do
the
the pledge.
pledge.
Okay. Okay.
And then have the benediction right after that.
So cannon, flag goes up, pledge, and then the prayer.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we need him to be introduced, or would he just go up? That's the only reason I had put it after the welcome.
I think you need to introduce him.
So you just introduce him and he does
Yeah,
that?
yeah, and then
Okay.
you do your longer welcome.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I see, okay, you gonna do a benediction at the end too?
I didn't know. If
Oh,
I put it in
that's
there in
what
case we wanted one. Somebody talked blessing, somebody talked benediction, somebody talked prayer.
Yeah, let's let him just do his thing there in the beginning
If we don't need anything at the end, then.
and,
But Bob does want to refire the cannon at the end.
he does?
Yeah, he goes, and then I'll shoot it off at the end, too. I
Oh,
said,
good, well, that's-
okay, that's great.
Signal the beginning and the end.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that's good.
So that'll be the.
Stacy's scared.
Oh, boy.
And even though you know it's
Where's
coming,
it pointing?
it still makes me jump every time they do it at the memorial service. He goes, that's what he mentioned, he goes, I'd like to do it just like we do it at the memorial service. I said, okay, how about it? So, all right. Yeah, we'll introduce elected officials in groups. If there's few there, and I've indicated that to Representative Reinecke, we would ask him to maybe say a few words, but if they're all there, we just cannot put them all on the podium because of time. Then representation of honorary of the past, honorary of the present, and the historical part, however the judges choose to work that out, you're gonna talk to them. County response, city response, partner recognition, and then the ceremonial groundbreaking
The
photo.
only thing I say about partner recognition, when you say you're gonna acknowledge individuals by name, the only concern I have there is that you miss somebody.
I told, and I asked Holly if she would make sure she got me the names of who's there with each group, and assuming it's not 12.
Okay.
You know, if it's 3 or 4, you know, we could do the names, but if not, then we'll just have to have them stand as a group like everybody else.
My suggestion would be to do it as groups, because
By groups.
I'm just so afraid that
Yeah,
somebody will be offended, or somebody did something we forgot about, or
yeah.
anything that will not generate a letter to the editor, we ought to do.
Total
Then
silence.
Fred doesn't get to play with the cannon.
I'm not gonna touch that one with
They're lighting him.
I'm aiming at some individuals.
Anyway, that's.
Okay.
That's kind of the rundown of thing. Hempy's doing the water for us. We've got the tent. The ambassadors are gonna help with their part. We've got the flags from the Patriot Committee, which I got a call from, someone to call from Veteran Services who's gonna put those out for us. Maintenance, of course, is doing all kinds of stuff for us. United Veterans Council, Boy Scouts, and the cannon, Bob. So,
Which size slope do it?
10.
10, okay.
Okay. Do we have some sheriff's numbers going to be there? This is all a question asked, but these days you gotta ask.
Yeah.
Do you have any
Yeah.
security at all?
Yeah, we can ask. If any of these Supreme Court justices, they will come with security too. Though
Right.
that'll bring state troopers, but.
I just think it'd be
um,
nice to have a presence of a couple of uniformed
Mhm,
officers.
I'll contact the sheriff.
Probably Chief Stevens too, since it's gonna be in Tiffin.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, a couple sheriffs and a couple police officers there, because it shows, again, unity there.
Okay. Can do that. Or would you like to do that?
I
He
can
asked
do
for an
that.
assignment. I'll put him in charge of law enforcement.
Okay.
Security.
Security. There you go. You're in security detail.
Yeah, they-
Boy, now do I feel safe.
We didn't need that kind of one.
So, anything else for the good of the order on the?
I don't think so. Anything you guys wanna talk about today?
Do you have a flagpole
Yeah,
to
it's
raise the flag?
the flagpole right on Washington Street,
Yeah, right there in the front of the courthouse. There's Ohio flag.
right in front of the square. There's
Yeah,
one.
3 of them, I think. Is that right?
Do you wanna take ours over into the
Yeah,
tent?
it wouldn't happen. It would be good to have them behind the podium, yes.
Yeah, we could take these open.
Sure
The
would.
Boy Scouts are gonna raise it then, right? Is that-
The United Veterans Council will go out and then they'll work with the Boy Scout troop. They'd like to do that. So if he confirms that they're gonna have part of the troop there.
Have you contacted the Boy Scout group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
talked
okay.
to Mike yesterday. They, part of them are at the 2 different camps this week. So he said some of the leaders that were still here were going to meet tonight. And so he'll find out from them if he thinks they could do that. And he goes, if you don't need many, I said.
Yeah,
"No,
it would be
just
good to have those
a few."
behind the podium.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Nice and heavy on the bottom, in case it's windy, are they?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have that up by the podium?
Yeah,
Shouldn't we
right
have
behind
a-
the- right behind the
should-
speakers.
Shouldn't we have a flag for Ohio? State of Ohio? Oh, behind me.
No, no. Yeah.
Congratulations, 2.5 years. 3.5.
You're gonna throw something, let me know so I got it. Okay.
You what?
You're gonna throw something at him, let me know so I got it. And Stacy, so she can talk. Okay,
No.
I guess that's
So I guess that's it, huh?
it for the groundbreaking stuff. Like I said, we got some context to finish up and fine tune this so we can get it printed, but the brochures are printed. The other thing is that, once the groundbreaking's over, and I'm sure that the leadership team meeting will be on Friday at noon after the groundbreaking stuff.
Right.
And so that, I'm sure there's gonna be lots of things unrelated to groundbreaking, to get this construction underway going on with that meeting.
Yeah.
But we ought to talk a little bit too about the presentations, if people want that. I think it'd be easy to put together a PowerPoint. We've got brochures that we'll have by the groundbreaking.
Yeah.
And if, groups are interested in hearing details about the project and how it's gonna unfold here in the next 16 months and that kind of thing.
Are we gonna unveil our 3D version back there, if people can just see it if they want it?
Yeah, he wants to present it. I don't know if he wants to do it at the groundbreaking, but he wanted us to look at it, see if there's any, like I've got the masonry on the changed windows in the clock tower. Note, but he said he wants us to, eyeball it, write down things, and he'll pick it back up in a few days, probably by the end of the week, and take it back. He's gonna present it at some point, I'm not sure where or how.
Pretty neat, yeah.
If he wanted to bring it to there, or not, I can ask him.
Well, I would think that we would want a easel with a picture of the courthouse.
There's the banner behind, there's gonna be a large banner, like a 6-foot by 12-foot banner.
And then another one.
Yeah, behind the area where the dirt's gonna be for the shoveling of the groundbreaking, and that's got a rendering on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and we thought that's easy then versus something going over. It's on that, and then that goes on the fence, once fence goes up for
Okay.
construction.
Okay.
And there's another one, there's 2 of those being made. So,
Have they, do we know if Gilbane has contacted CASA about using that office yet?
He has not responded.
when I delivered the invites we delivered to our
Yeah.
neighbors around the square, she asked me, she goes, are they gonna use, I said, I do not know, we gave,
I'll
that
contact them.
information was shared with them, that's in their court if they're going to. And she goes, okay, I was just curious, and, it was just one person was in the office when I dropped that off, so,
Okay.
yeah, she was asking, so unless somebody else in the organization knew something she didn't, I don't know.
And there will be signs, Tracy, in the parking lots that day, asking people not to park there for the ceremony, right?
Right.
And we worked on some kind of parking arrangement during construction.
Not yet. I mean, there's a
John-
bunch of thoughts, but nothing's been done yet.
Yeah, John was planning to work on the signage and make sure people knew ahead of time. I think he's planning on our signs being up. I see the pole. Is that what that pole out our parking lot here
Yeah.
is?
We're just trying to get that, I mean, people that wanna go to lunch and stuff, they're welcome. But, the habitual people that park there all day, we're trying to get that avoided at least on Friday.
Yeah.
Surrounding the courthouse.
Well, this lot, the courthouse next to Meyer and Kirshner, and RTA maybe, or not RTA.
Across from Board of Elections.
Yeah, no RTA.
RTA parking lot, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because there's a lot of offenders that are there all day. I need to put a note on their car on maybe Wednesday,
Mhm.
give them fair warning.
Yeah.
I did get the invitations and that's up on the website, so.
It's all there. Okay.
Remind me to call the rubber and tell them it's Friday and not Thursday.
If I realize he walks out there and there's nobody there.
Yeah, 25, yeah.
He'll think he's at the wrong week and then he'll be a week late. Okay. Anything else, anybody else wants to talk about?
Anything else?
I got an email from Erie County. They're hosting the 6-county luncheon next Thursday at noon. I'd like to go because there's some stuff going on in Columbus that I want to talk to some of the commissioners. And
Yeah, I keep getting that. When is that?
that is Thursday the 21st. It's at noon.
And Applebee's.
Yep.
And where's it at?
Applebee's on Route 250, Milan Road.
Oh, in Norwalk?
Sandusky.
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 So, and I don't know, I know Sandusky, all 3 commissioners and their administrator are going. I seen that response, and I didn't know if any of you would be interested in going. I'd like to go up. It's just a lunch, and they usually don't take very long.
Yeah, I'll go. I have not went to any of those CCAO.
It's been a long time since we went to one of our six-county
Okay, all right.
joint
Do they have
meetings,
those
so.
twice a year? And I was at them at the beginning.
Every quarter, I think they
Is
have
it
them
every quarter? Okay, yeah, it's been quite some time.
I cannot, because I'll be coming back from Columbus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's going on Columbus Thursday? Just
Not
commissioner
really. It's-
stuff?
no.
Oh,
Not really.
I don't, I'm not. I thought there was other reason that I did though.
No, I
Okay.
marked out on Thursday morning.
All right, very good.
All right,
I
thank
will,
you.
I'll go with you.
Oh, Fair Tent.
Fair Tent.
Fair Tent. The.
First you have Thursday, then you don't, then you do, then you don't. Now we do,
Yeah.
okay.
We-
Freddie,
Oh,
you gonna
oh,
be
that,
the-
no,
what
not that,
about-
we can't talk about their Fair Tent. We're not
I
talking
have
about that
change
Fair
of
Tent here.
plans.
Oh, that's right,
No,
we
no,
can't
no,
talk.
no, no, we're not talking about the Fair Tent. The
be
county,
more
the
specific.
county/township Fair Tent.
Okay,
Not the other one we volunteer at, not that one.
we can't talk about elephants or donkeys.
No, we don't talk about that
I
here.
get it, okay.
So the county and then township association tent. Regional planning is getting actively engaged in the tent, which is wonderful. Because before it's just like they did a part of it and then, you know, we did what we could and all the townships do their stuff. But she's very active, gonna do some new, fresh displays, doing some things for all the townships with the old maps, kind of using the old maps as kind of a theme.
Good,
And so she's making a printout of, I think it's the one I got, it's laying in my office actually right now, that is borrowed from the museum. She scanned that whole document in, because it's each township cut out on a separate page, 1856, I think, or 1850, I don't know, it's old. And she's gonna have that for them, and she's communicated that to the Township Association through their officers.
Good.
So that is
we'll be
set up
happy to
to,
have somebody in there.
yeah.
Freddie, what day do you have, Manning?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. When is
And-
the fair here?
He's gonna ask about the wrong time, you know that.
Yeah, you're not, Freddie, you can't talk about anything other than the county tent.
The county tent. And they're going to, the county tent, and again, county and township association tent, is going to be open in the morning on Veterans Day and on Senior Citizens Day. Because regional planning folks, she's gonna make sure they're in there to man it.
Oh.
Because it's, the township association
Veterans
covers.
Day at the fair, not Veterans
At the
Day.
fair, at the fair.
Not in
We're still on,
November.
we're still on the fair. We're still on the fair. And they man it from like 2:30 to two shifts, you know, into the evenings.
Okay.
But it's always just closed until then. And we've always thought it'd be nice to open it, but, you know, it's, if you're gonna have it open, you ought to have somebody in it. And so Veterans Day and Senior Citizens Day of the county fair, that tent will be open in the morning early, and then somebody will be there, and she's planning to be out there throughout. And for our part, we've done various things, but this year we're going to put up the small banner that's being made, that matches the big banner for the groundbreaking, and then that banner will come back and be put on a part of the fence somewhere too. But it's a small 4x8, and it has the rendering on it, and says, you know, Justice Center and the city, county and the city, that kind of thing. And so that'll be out there, so we can have some of the brochures out there, so there'll be a chance that we'll be,
$5, have,
oh,
so $5.
I was gonna say, I don't do coffee.
That wasn't
Anytime it's over
established.
$5.
Yeah. Checks in the mail.
We take credit cards.
When am I scheduled to be at the fair? I got,
Wait, we can't talk about that, Freddie. That's a partisan conversation.
That's a partisan conversation, we can't talk about that here. But you're welcome Thursday or Friday, I'll talk about that later.
As soon as we gotta go out of,
Yeah, anything
Work
else,
session here.
but that's, I just thought we would, again, the county part in that tent, we're gonna do the Justice Center stuff.
Thursday.
we off?
No. Are you done with
Do we wanna
work session?
recess from work session?
Sure, let's recess.
All right, we'll recess.